app, it will bring you to certain things, but it's just, I don't know. It's so hard to believe because Randonautica, that whole series, like, why would you risk your life like that? You know what I mean? What? Like, over an app. Think about that. Why would you? It just doesn't make sense. Like, especially you know, since he's going into places that he shouldn't be, like trespassing and all that stuff. What? Give him a B just because I just thought about that. Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy A1 Solution. This is Anthony's One Solution. This is going to be my favorite paranormal tier list, and I'm going to rank all my favorite paranormal investigators in the YouTube realm. I will do more outside of the YouTube stuff if anyone, or even newer people that are like new. I'll do like a new you know, discovering new paranormal investigators and doing a tier list there, you know what I mean? Like my favorites from like the newest ones. But these are the people that I've been watching for a while. We got Overnight, Sam and Colby, Exploring with Fighters, Exploring with Josh, Omar Gosh, Exploring with Angelo, Kelsey Davies, Twin Paranormal, CJ Fason, Mosargi, Chris Starr, Mackie and Amanda, Steve Ronin, Hunting the Dead, and Ali H. I'm going to be talking about these things, and probably somewhere around the screen you'll see a tier list, and as I talk through this, I'll put the where the people should be in the tiers, blah blah blah. You've seen it before in gaming and also other videos and stuff like that, movie videos and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I also want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Y'all have subscribed 1,000. Like I have 1,030 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that has found my channel off of the Corey and Elton stuff. I do have another Corey video I have planned, by the way. It's a personal one that I want to share, to the reasons why I kind of knew why Corey Shear was, you know, not telling the truth. It's a little weird. But, you know, I am going to talk about that in another video, and I also have another video I'm working on as well. But regardless of that, and I put a lot of work and time and just learning and flopping and like a fish and magic corp, Pokemon, Pokemon reference, stick and move. But yeah, man, you know, I'm gonna make a more personal video, and I got some receipts from my own YouTube journey. I started YouTube 14 years ago, but no one really knows that because I never really got anywhere with it. But I did try early on, but then life hit. You know, a lot of stuff happened. But anyways, though, so yeah, so this is going to be a tier list, and you know, we're gonna have like a S tier, A tier, B, C, all that stuff, you know what I mean? And like I said, we're gonna start with Overnight. We'll do Overnight since I'm a part of, you know, people know me from, you know, the Overnight, you know, fandom group, you know, the communities and stuff like that. I appreciate all y'all, by the way. Great comments. I've read them all, man. Such, like, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm just, like, it means a lot. But anyways, though, enough sentimental. Get out there, my sentimental self. Ah! What? Just kidding. Or am I? What? I'm just kidding. What? Okay, so we're gonna start with Overnight. We'll do Overnight since we talked about Corey and Elton and all that stuff. So, Overnight, I would say they're in S tier. Mostly because I've watched them the most. I've been more compelled with what Elton and the crew, especially with Corey and all that stuff, you know, back when, before, you know, all this stuff happened. But, you know, I just like their production. I like their personalities. I like that they want to, you know, find out the truth. They want to try as much things as they possibly can, you know, from chanting to using the equipments and all that stuff. I do think they're in S tier. They're definitely top. They're up there. They're definitely up there, man. The whole group, the whole crew. I know I'm saying there as in, you know, a bunch of people, which it is, and it's also about Elton too. Elton is the one that started the Overnight channel. Without the Overnight channel, I mean, he's the one that made it. You know, without him making the channel, you know, like, you know, none of these people wouldn't even know about, you know, any of these people. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I think overnight, plain as day, S tier, right? Sam and Colby, let's see, I would say S tier. I would say S tier, man. I like their videos. Their videos are great. I like that they have improved. Like, you could tell that they've improved from the beginning. Like, the beginning, they didn't know anything. It's just like Elton. Elton didn't know anything either. You know what I mean? Elton was, you know, very skeptical, you know what I mean? He didn't believe in this stuff. And Elton was, you know, one of those people that I just liked to watch because he didn't believe, but then he started to believe. You know what I mean? And I like stuff like that, you know, and people that come into the paranormal already believing, it's just not as compelling. I like seeing that story, you know what I mean? That story where, you know, and it's not that, you know, I'm biased on that. I just love a good story, you know what I mean? I love seeing people, like, improve, get better, and learn, and grow, and experience things, and, you know, fail, and then succeed, and then understand a little bit more, and then learn new things, even though they thought they learned it all, but, you know what I mean? And, yeah, that's why I like Sam and Colby too. Sam and Colby, they've done so many different videos, like Conjuring and all these different, you know, just locations. And I just like that they've improved, you know, from the beginning, from when they first started. Like, they weren't as experienced. They didn't know what any of these tools were, or Estes method, none of that. You know, they knew what the Ouija board is.
What was and all that stuff, or is and is was, it was is what?
But yeah, Sam and Colby, clear as day, plain as day, S tier. I do like their videos a lot. I like their editing a lot, and all that stuff, the productions, and a lot. You know how they approach these videos. They do get professionals, just like Overnight too. Overnight gets professionals too as well. And yeah, man, I like Sam and Colby. I think they're S tier. Exploring with Fighters, dude. I'll tell you one thing. I think Exploring with Fighters is very underlooked. I really like Dan, man. Dan's a really good person. I think his content is really authentic. I mean, it's not edited much. Like, he edits it, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's not as, you know, kind of like Sam and Colby and like Elton. I'm gonna scratch that a little bit. Let me rephrase that a little bit. Dan does do that, like with his hotel series. He did that. He talked about like all the histories and stuff like that. So I think he's starting to do that a little bit more. I think, from what I remember, it's been a while since I've like binged his videos and stuff like that. But I do know his videos have gotten a lot better. You know, he's definitely hanging around Elton. Elton's a freaking, you know, he's a workhorse, bro. He's freaking work. Gotta, you know, get this paranormals. You know, be a homie and all that stuff. And I love it, man, because passion, like I said, man, passion, obsession, bro. You need to have passion, obsession. You need to be obsessed with it, wanting to learn more and grow and get that dopamine going, you know what I mean? And Exploring Fighters, I feel like they're very, he himself is very underlooked. I feel like people don't really understand why he's good at what he does. Like he talks a lot of good stuff about it, you know what I mean? He explores his mind and gives you your thoughts in a really good explanation and depth from what he's thinking. He explains it well, and I really enjoy him as a person and his content. And yeah, so that's 100% S tier. I did like his Randonautica, but I don't really trust the whole Randonautica stuff, man. I don't know, man. I do, but I don't. But you know, but regardless of that, man, I think Exploring Fighters are S tier. 100% S tier. Exploring with Josh, I think is S tier. Clear as day, S tier. Clear as day. Exploring with Josh, I would say he's, you know, top tier too as well. You know, he has definitely been himself, you know, on YouTube and stuff like that. He's posted every single Sunday. You know what I mean? He posts every single Sunday. I think for like 10 years, right? Every single Sunday. Like, to me, that's I mean, there's no way that's not S tier. If that's not S tier, I don't know what is. Okay? I don't know what is. Because having the dedication to post every single Sunday, and, you know, that's really good. You know, kind of like laying it out, kind of like giving people space to kind of like watch the video. And man, I've definitely gone through a binge on his videos. I still do occasionally, and also Dan too. It's just I have these periods where I watch binge watch certain things at certain times and stuff like that. But yeah, clear as day, exploring with Josh. Love your videos, man. Great videos. Great personality. I love that he's just very dorky, very out there. You know, loves gaming too. Loves gaming. Also, exploring fighters likes gaming, and I think Elton I think all four people I've talked about like games. So that's kind of cool. So, so let's go to Omar Gosh now. Let's go to Omar Gosh. Omar Gosh, I like his content. I like his content. He has stopped making, like, you know, paranormal as much as he used to. Makes me kind of sad about that. He has gone to casino videos. I did want to react to one of his videos, but he hasn't responded back to that, which is fine. And then I even asked Elton. I wanted to react to one of his earlier videos, but you know, I got a copyright claim or whatever, so it was like a visual thing, so I couldn't use that. So I was like, screw that, can't do that. I did hit up Elton, was frustrated, but I did ask. I was like, hey, like, can I, you know, use your footage and all that stuff? But no, he's probably not gonna respond back to me, which is fine. I understand it. It's cool. And then yeah, so Omar Gosh, I think Omar Gosh is cool. But I would give him like an A though, just because, you know, I feel like he's been kind of like straying away from like paranormal and stuff like that, and it kind of makes me sad, man. I do like his content, but I feel like he has been, you know, kind of giving up on his content, and he's been doing like casino stuff. Or maybe he just doesn't want to do it as much, which is fine, you know what I mean? But I'll give Omar like an A for sure. Yeah, so yeah, Omar, I'll give it A. I still love his content, man. I still love his content, but I feel like, you know, I don't know. I feel more compelled when I'm watching like a Spawn with Josh. I think it's more, you want to know what it is I think I love the fact that people are in groups, because when you're in groups, you have more of like a thought process. You're like able to, like, you know, kind of like reflect off each other. You know, I'll say something, and then it's kind of like the Tupac, you know what I mean? You know, I may not be the one to change the world, but I may spark the mind that will, you know what I mean? Or something like that, right? I'll make sure I, you know, screenshot it and post it up here, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, I just feel like, you know, that's just the thing. But regardless of that, Omar, I would put him in an A. Exploring with Angelo, I would give him, I really want to give him an A, but I'm also thinking an S too. This is a hard one because Angelo, he does work his butt off, man. Like, he was first found from, like, I think Mosargi. Mosargi came across him. I think Angelo was a fan or something like that, and I guess he would always message or whatever, something like that. But Angelo, I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely hard. It's either an A or S. It's either an A or S. This is a hard one, because I like Angelo, man. I like his videos, and he also has a vlog channel too, by the way. And also too, I'm going to post every single one of these people's names in the comments down below. I'm gonna pin it too as well. So, and I'm gonna put their names, and I'm gonna put every single one of their channels. So if anyone wants to, you know, check out their channels. And also too, by the way, I forgot to talk about this, but if you want to share a paranormal channel that I don't know of, I did talk about this a little bit in the beginning, but if you want to share a, you know, channel that I don't know of, I'll definitely do another tier list. I'll do a tier list of like brand new paranormal channels I came across, and I'll do like a tier list with that. Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Just making a video here. It's a tier list video too, by the way. So yeah, so exploring with Angelo, dude, it's so hard, man. I don't know, because I did watch his S series, his S4 series. He did do a video there in Japan, which I loved. His Japan, I love anything Japan, man. Anything Japan, because fun fact, I actually watch a dude that travels. He like travels the world. He goes like Brazil, Europe, you know, UK, Ireland, and like Mexico and Japan, blah blah, all that stuff. Canada, he went to Canada, some here and there, and also went to a lot of places in America too as well. But he went to Japan, man. I just love the Japan vibes, bro. It's just, I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's like all brand new to me or something like that. And you know, the funny thing is I don't think people know this, but you can actually rent a girlfriend out there, and you can also, I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you, and I'm gonna try finding, you know, maybe the clip of the video, maybe see if I can use the clip in the video. We'll see. I'm gonna maybe message him or something like that, or maybe I'll just find something online. But you can literally rent a fat guy. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I wonder if you can like rent like skinny people, fat people, like midgets or something. Like, I don't even know. I'm kind of curious. I want to know more. I want to know more.
Yeah, I wanna
Yo,
know
you want to
more,
know more, Anthony? There we go. But yeah. So exploring with Angelo. This is. I don't know why this is so hard for me, but I'm gonna say Angelo. I'm gonna give you an S tier, man. Just because you really don't stop, man. Like this, I don't know how he does it. He did Randonautica for so long, and I just like who he is, man. He's pretty real too. He's a real person to me. Like, I don't see no fake persona on him. Like, he literally is being himself. And so is Omar Gosh too. Every person I've talked about, they're all real. That's why, actually, you know, funny enough, all the people on this list besides CJ Fason, and that's about it. Because like I do have CJ Fason I'm gonna talk about. The thing about CJ Fason, man, I don't know, man. Like, just, and somewhat Mosargi too, a little bit. Not because I hate them, but you know, I'll get to that in a moment. But Explorer with Angelo, I'm gonna give you an A, just because I've seen him grow. I've seen a lot. I've binged his older videos, and his videos did not do well too. His videos got like 300 views, 200 views. I mean, some of them did better than others. But I dove deep too. I dove deep into him, and I was like, who is this person? Because I was curious who he was, and I was like, oh, I just started watching his vlogs, and he went to like certain places. And funny enough, Exploring with Angelo is one of the first people that actually name dropped me too, by the way, like in an actual video. Like, the only person actually to ever name drop me in the video was Angelo, because I was getting into his videos and I binged watched his video and I caught something. I'm going to try finding it and see if I can like post it, but I don't think I can, because it's been in a long time now. It's been like 4 years. Like, this is like trying to find. This is like I'm literally gonna have to turn into like a private investigator. But like, hey, I gotta look through this video, that video, this video, that video, this video, that video. It's gonna take a lot of hours, but I'm gonna figure it out. But I'm just not. I'm not trying to be a Mickey Mouse investigator or something like that. You know what I mean? Woo! I ain't no Disney, but I'm Disney for these paranormals. But yeah, I was actually I was very fortunate enough to catch something on one of his videos, and it was actually a shadow figure. And the reason why I knew it was real, because not one person saw it. Not one person. I read all the comments. Not one person saw it. Angelo never saw it. And the reason why I knew it was real, the reason why, you want to know why it was real? This is why. Because this video was like 2 to 3 years old. Why would someone fake something but not like share it? So that just told me it was real, because he never shared it, he never brought it up, you know, he never like hinted at or even said. Because if it was fake, why would you fake something like that but just leave it there and like not talk about? I mean, maybe, who knows, maybe he did keep it there and just felt like maybe someone would come across it eventually. But I think Angelo's real about it, and he didn't know about it. He didn't see it. There's a figure just going across the background. It was like one of those old theaters, you know what I mean? The old theaters. I'm gonna try to get a screenshot of like an old theater of like what it would look like if it was like still around. But yeah, dude, the figure went across, and he was just like talking, because Mosargi, you know, knowing Mosargi, he likes climbing stairs and going high and going on all these adventures. Which is kind of like why I like him. He likes climbing, doing all these like weird stuff. He did like the magnet fishing, which I thought was kind of cool. The one thing I didn't know was dowsing rods. You can actually find treasure with dowsing rods. I did not know that. Fun fact. Did not know that. I do know about the water. I do know about the whole paranormal stuff you can use that with, but I didn't know you could find treasure. I have to try that one day. Just gonna like walk around my city and just like find me treasure. Just gonna like hold it in my hand. Find me treasure. I want treasure. Where's the pot of gold? I want my Lucky Charms. But Yeah, so yeah, Angelo, S tier. I'm gonna shut up on Angelo, S tier, man. Move on. And we got Kelsey Davies. The one thing I want to talk about is I feel like the paranormal like world has less girls. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know down in the comments. Like, do you think the paranormal world needs more girls? You know what I mean? I feel like, because I feel like a lot of these people are dudes. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm not ashamed by that. I just feel like there's just majority men. And I love to see some paranormal girls, like anyone that's like here's my inspiration here. If you are a girl, a woman, anything like that, and you want to get into the paranormal, I think you should try it. I think it's a really good opportunity, especially if you're passionate and if you're very spiritual and stuff like that. I do think you can make it. This is a little bit of a inspirational just message here. Like, I think you can do it. Like, look at me. Look at me. I made 600 plus videos, and people found my channel just because. And I'm actually going to make a video on why I knew Corey Shearer was wrong. And it's a little spiritual, but you know, I'll get to it. But you know, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, you can do it. Research, figure out what people want, read comments, just share your stuff. Don't be shy. Just share your stuff. We need some more girls in this. I would love to find more girl paranormal investigators. And if you have a paranormal investigator that's a girl, share them down below. Share them down below. I'll go check them out, subscribe, and all that stuff. And maybe, hey, you know what? Maybe if this video does well, I'll do an all-girl paranormal tier list. That's all I'm gonna say there. But Kelsey Davies, I'm gonna have to give you an S. I love your content. I love your. By the way, she smokes too. By the way, she does smoke, and she's very spiritual. I think she like meditates. She's very spiritual. I'm going to definitely link her channel down below as everyone else, but make sure you check her out too. She's good. I'm just gonna say it. S tier. I don't need to say nothing more. Everyone knows who Kelsey Davies is, and people like her, man. People like her energy, like her vibes, how honest she is, and you know how she talks about her experiences. And I think she is what is it, man? It's a freaking, she's a psychic somewhat. She can kind of like read things, like paranormal things. If anyone wants to elaborate on that, I don't know too much about that, so I don't want to like, you know, create rumors or anything like that. But if anyone wants to elaborate in the comments, just I'll put it. I'll pin it. I'll pin it. Alright, so yeah, so Kelsey Davies, S tier. Twin Paranormal, I'm gonna give him an A tier. I think I'm gonna give him an A tier. I do like what they do. I'm still kind of new into Twin Paranormal. I'm still kind of like diving deep, but the only reason why I'm at A tier, this is the only reason why, and people know, all of you. I'm gonna literally post like some comments, but I'm gonna blur out the comments, but just your faces. I'm gonna literally just rainbow it. All of you literally know what I'm talking about. Twin Paranormal has been working with Corey Shearer. I'm just on the fence. I'm just waiting for that, but you know, eventually I'm gonna be an S tier. I just, you know, cause I'll be honest with you, man. Knowing what I know about Corey Shearer and the fact that he treated Elton the way he did before all this stuff happened, and the way he talked to Elton as a friend, literally cried in Elton's receipt video. By the way, if you haven't seen that, check out the Instagram video. I'll post it down below as well in like a comment or something like that. But just seeing that, man, seeing someone cry and say like, you know, I care about you and you're my best friend and I wouldn't be here, that's a huge accusation. Or not even an accusation, more of a expression, a thought. And I talked about in my video too. I said you got to be careful how you word things. Like, if you don't mean that, why would you say that? If you like, I feel like he didn't mean to get so emotional like that, because sometimes when you get in a certain space, you kind of say things you don't mean. And I feel like it was one of those things, but it got caught on camera, so people are going to talk about it. And I just feel like he didn't realize what he was saying, and the fact that he shouldn't have said those things if he didn't really mean it. Because looking at it now, it's like he lied, right? He lied. Like, he told Elton that, you know, you're my friend, and you know, you're someone that pushes me, you know, like you're the all I have. You're all I have. You know, the best friends, 7+ years. So they started ghost hunting together. Ah, man, it's just so unfortunate. But you know, I really hope Twin Paranormal doesn't like, cause what I'm trying to get to. I know this is getting a little bit fabricated, a little bit messy, but I know people don't like that. I read my comments. People are like, "Yo, your video is all over the place." I felt like my video was good, by the way, but as a lot of people did, which I do appreciate. And I do love the appreciation. I do give the appreciation when it's definitely deserved, because I do feel like that video was pretty good in my opinion. But I just really hope that Corey doesn't, you know, doesn't I don't know, just get into the Twin Paranormal's head and then just creates more drama. Long story short, I'm gonna give him an A tier. I'm just gonna cut it short, man. I'm just gonna give him A tier. Y'all, everyone knows what I mean. It's just, I just don't want another situation. Bro, because the thing about this is, it just causes drama and it splits up the community. It's just, we don't need that, man. We need to be peaceful. We need to love each other. We need to create, you know, better ideas, better thoughts. We need to just help each other out. And, you know, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But Twin Paranormal, I'm gonna give them an A tier. I do love who they are, but oh yeah. This is what I was gonna get to. Sorry, this is what I was gonna get to. I blanked for a second, but I'm probably gonna have to I'm gonna have to like carefully watch this and edit this where I'm talking about it. But what I was gonna say is, I just don't want to see Corey in videos. I hate to say this, but I don't want to see a person that is a manipulator, that doesn't know what he wants to say. I feel like he has a lot of improving to do. I just don't want to see him in videos. I don't want to watch Twin Paranormal and then Corey's there, knowing that he's an actor, or maybe he's saying things that I just don't. I feel like Corey Shear needs to hibernate. I feel like he I feel like he needs to hibernate. I feel like he needs to just realize what is going on. And I have a feeling that's what he's doing. I feel, or maybe not. Maybe he's sitting in the mud and planting his face in the mud and posting it on Twitter or Instagram on a story saying, "That's all I got." Kind of like a Drake, like a Kendrick Lamar versus Drake kind of thing, right? But I don't know. I just don't want to see. It's not me being hate. It's not me hating him. And some people would say that's probably hate. Not really. It's just, I don't want to be around someone that's gonna be lying. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna respect him. I'm gonna hope he has the best journey ever, but at the end of the day, I don't want to be around that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to improve myself every day. I don't want to be around someone that's gonna lie, and at the end of the day, you don't even know if he's being honest. You know what I mean? You don't know if he's being honest, especially with all these fallouts with Sam and Colby, and you know, just a bunch of other people, a bunch of other situations, girlfriends, even girlfriends got into it. You know what I mean? And it's just not my cup of tea. But you know, I'm really hoping. You know, I'm not saying I want to cancel Corey either. I'm just saying that whenever I see Corey in a video, I'm just probably not gonna watch it. I just can't. Like, you know, someone that, you know, I thought was funny, someone that I thought was, you know, just being a friend, a homie that just ghosts his friend. $150,000, bro. $150,000. That is, dude. I saw people say in the comments, in my comments, that they would do it for free. Like, they would literally ghost hunt for 59 nights. If everything was paid for, they'd do it for free. Like, think about that. And also too, I want to say thank you to the people that have commented and said they realize that I'm doing more, or even the people, I saw a couple other people talking about the whole situation too. And why are we doing more than Corey? Like, why is Corey not just messaging? It's just, I'm not gonna talk about that no more. We all know it. So I'm gonna give him an A tier. But I'm giving him an A. Nothing worse. Just because I'm only giving him an A because I'm on the fences if Corey's gonna be a part of like their group and they're gonna chill a lot. I just won't watch a lot. I'm still gonna like their content. I'm just not gonna watch as much as I would want to. But you know, and I don't want to it's people probably think I'm probably want to cancel Corey. It's not that. It's just I feel like he needs time to grow right now. I don't want to watch anything about him because he needs time to grow. He needs to learn what the heck's going on, man. Long story short, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, though. Twin Paranormal, A. A tier. CJ Fason. Man, CJ Fason. The one thing about CJ Fason I think he faked some of his videos. I hate to say that, and I also think Omar Gosh has had a couple moments too as well. That's why I kind of gave him an A tier. I think there's been some fakery, and some people would say, you know, some people would say the other people too I mentioned were faking, but you know, I've seen a little bit more proof on certain things, and I don't know, man. CJ Fason, the thing about him is he gets a little too scared. Like, I understand getting scared when like you need to be scared, but I feel like certain things he just gets too scared about. Like he kind of takes it a little bit too far, and it's kind of like too much. You know what I mean? And I just feel like he has faked some of his videos, but I also feel like it could just be maybe just perception, maybe just the way I saw the video. But I don't know, man. I do feel like, you know, there's something, I don't know, but I'm going to give him a B tier. My first ever B tier in this tier list. I'm sorry, CJ Fason, but my favorite series of his was the Honeycut Farm, only because the whole Sunny Deeds, the Sunny Deets, is it Deets or Deets, something like that. They had a fallout there. Like, that's where I knew. And Sunny Deets, like, or Deets, I'm gonna say Sunny. Just say Sunny. Sunny, he stopped doing paranormal after a while. So I wonder if he was just like, yo, like CJ is just going too crazy. I don't know. Maybe just, I don't know. But I feel like that was a step back in something, you know what I mean? With, what am I trying to say here? I'm probably gonna edit this out, but it's kind of like, yeah. So the Honeycut Farm was probably one of the realest places that I think he's filmed at. And also there was a forest he went to too as well, I thought was pretty real. I think he actually caught a figure or a person running across the street, right? So see, the thing is like, perception is reality, and what you perceive is what you think. And I don't know, man. I'm on the fences, man. I want to know your thoughts down below. Do you think CJ Fason fakes videos? Do you think he's like too much? Let me know. I'm gonna give him a B though. And also Mosargi too. Mosargi is also another person that and by the way, I still like their video. There's videos I do like that I think are very genuine, but I feel like some videos, I don't know, man. It could be anything, but you know, I got my opinion, I guess, right? But Mosargi, another person that I think fakes some of his content. Like the whole series with his house. He had a house that he bought or something like that. It was just the weirdest crap, man. Like, I don't know. It could be anything. See, that's the thing, man. Because like some of these people are known for creating fake videos or something like that. And also like the Slender Man video. Like I don't know if that was real. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, like, it could be real, because, like, if it was real, wouldn't you think he would still be searching for that? Like, something so profound, so just rare, kind of like a Sasquatch, right? Wouldn't you think he would just make, that would be a good series, man, like, searching for, like, the whatever you call it, the freaking, the Shadow Man, or whatever you would call it. I think there's various names for him. The dark creatures, the Shadow Man, the whatever. Yeah, so I would give him a B. I think Mosargi's cool. I don't know, man. I think he's kind of like a CJ Fason. He kind of just gets like too crazy. Like there's moments where you can be like that, but I feel like they kind of just go above and beyond the being too much. But let me know your thoughts down below. By the way, if anyone disagrees, I mean, if there's nothing that you learn from this, that's fine. But more so, this is all about the tier list, who I think is like the best to worst from my favorite. These are all my favorite content creators that are paranormals, the paranormal investigators, paranormal channels more so. I like them all. Like, I don't hate them all. I'm just doing this tier list because I think it's a different kind of thing on YouTube. By the way, this might be the first ever my favorite paranormal channel tier list on YouTube, by the way. I did some research. And if anyone else wants to make a tier list like this, you can. I give you permission. You're not gonna get, you know, in trouble for it, for stealing. Someone's like, yo, well, why are you stealing this? No, this is not. This is literally a basic thing that really no one's thought about. I haven't seen any paranormal channel tier list, so this is why I'm doing it. And you know, if anyone wants to do it, hey, here's an idea. Make one. Put all your favorite paranormal channels and rank your favorites to worse and reasons why and stuff like that. And just to throw it out one more time, not a hate video, and I like all these people. I like them all. I just dislike them for certain reasons, and I still watch their content event here and there. But some of them more because they're a little bit better in what they do. But Chris Starr, oh yeah, Mosargi B tier, CJ Fason B tier, and also too, tier list is gonna be over here on the side of the screen. You're gonna see all the tier lists and everything here on this side. So yeah, so Chris Starr, I love Chris Starr, man. Chris Starr is awesome. She's just like Kelsey Davies. I love their personalities, man. They're just so spiritual. Chris Starr is amazing, but I think she's actually stopped the paranormal a little bit. I think, because I haven't seen any videos from her recently. I don't know if like my YouTube's not pushing out like notifications, but I haven't seen her post a lot. But I'm gonna be biased. Yeah, I know people are watching this like, oh, why are you so biased? I'll tell you one thing. She's a girl, and I kind of want her to be up here. But not only that, I love who she is as a person, and I just love her energy, man. She's a real person. She's real. She speaks the real. And she's a chill person. I'm just gonna say that, man. I haven't watched her content in a while, so I don't really have much stuff to say about her. But you know, I do remember just watching her content and loving it, and I think she's a good person. So I'm gonna give her an S tier. Mackie and Amanda. So Mackie and Amanda. This is the thing here. There's been a lot of people saying that Mackie is not empathic. I think that's the word, right? Where you can, like, you know, sense certain paranormal things. That's also what Kelsey Davies is, right? I think something similar to that. If anyone wants to elaborate these things in the comment, you can. If I get it wrong, definitely correct me if I'm wrong. Whatever. But yeah, Mackie and Amanda. There's been, you know, some stuff saying, you know, she's not real. She's not, you know, telling the truth. But I don't know, man. I don't know them too much, but I'll tell you one thing. Off of that, and I kind of want to add, I kind of wish I knew more about it. Probably should have done research on this, but you know, it's okay. But I'm gonna give my honest opinion on their channel. I think they're an A. I think they're an A. I think they're okay. I think Mackie is more interesting compared to Amanda. Sorry, I think Amanda is a little more interesting because she's a psychic. I kind of hate that they're together because I feel like she would be better by herself. Because like because Amanda, she's a psychic, and she just, I feel like if she split off, she can like work with different people. She can help. She can make a whole series. I feel like she can do more with it, and with them being together, I feel like it holds her back. Because Amanda just knows so much more, and she knows more. She's a psychic too as well, so she has a little bit more experience with that. I don't know, but I will give them an A tier. And plus, I don't really watch them as much, but they are something I do like watching. I do like watching their videos, and that's why I subscribe to them too. I subscribe to them. I do like their channel so much. Steve Ronin. Steve Ronin. Oh baby, Steve Ronin. I think he's all right. I think he's a B tier. I'm sorry to everyone that likes Steve, but I give him a B tier. Not because he fakes, not because of none of that. I think he's better at doing exploring videos. I think he's better at doing videos that do with like abandoned, you know, like what Josh does. But Josh, the thing about Josh though, Josh does abandoned and haunted. He does them both great. But I think Steve, I think he's more of an observer. I know it sounds weird to say, but I feel like Steve Ronin's more of a guy that, like, I wouldn't say third wheel. That sounds kind of mean, doesn't it? But I feel like Steve is just doesn't like it as much, but I don't know if he does it anymore or as much as he used to, because I do know Steve works hard. I do know he works hard. I do love his content. I'm just saying, I'm talking like in the paranormal realm. His exploring videos are great. I love his exploring videos. I love what he does with them, but his paranormal, I don't know. I just feel like he's an observer. I feel like he's someone that, like, I don't know, doesn't want to know about this stuff, but records it anyways. I don't know. Like, he kind of just does it just to do it, just because he knows people like it. I don't know. But I'm not saying he's fake either. I just think he's a B tier. I think he's an observer. It's kind of hard to explain, but if anyone can understand what I mean, you can understand what I mean. Okay, so we got 2 more people. We got Hunting the Dead, and then we got Ali H. So Hunting the Dead. Fun fact, I was actually a mod for Hunting the Dead for a bit. The only reason why I'm not a mod, and the only reason why I don't follow him no more, but I still like his content. I think he's definitely a real person about what he does, because, you know, for certain reasons. But he talks about it personally, in depth, with about, you know, his life and all that stuff, which gets pretty intense. But I will give him, I'll give him an A tier, just because people do think he fakes it, and I've had some moments where I'm like, is that real? Is that fake? I don't know, but I do think he does some of the realest stuff, though. I could be wrong, but for some reason, I do think he's more real than what meets the eye, because a lot of the stuff he does is pretty crazy. You know, he's bought a haunted house. People have been there. People have made their videos on. I think Angelo made some videos. Mosargi made a video there. I think CJ Fason went there too as well, or something like that. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of on the fences on that. I don't really have any proof on any of that, but you know, I have seen comments. You know, people are saying like, you know, yo, you're like kind of fake, blah blah blah. Like, this is not real. But see, the thing is like, I don't want to believe comments, but I'm also gonna believe what I see throughout the screen. And I've seen some interesting moments, like the Randonautica stuff was that's why I'm gonna give it A tier. I might even lower it to a B. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's because of the Randonautica. Because it was just like, dude, like, you're literally getting chased, right? So, long story short, if anyone doesn't know what Randonautica is an app where you can, like, you know, find it, like, manifests. So, long story short, it manifests, you know, for instance, when you use the app, it tells you, like, something. It says, like, hey, like, you know, think of like a place or something like that. Like, it gives you an idea, like, think of something, and you think about it, you close your eyes, and you're like manifesting it, right? And it's creating this manifestation, and then the app works, whatever, blah blah blah. You do all these. There's a whole process to it. You know what I mean? I don't know the whole process, but I know some of it. You gotta, like, think of that. But you know, when he was doing this, it felt weird to me because he was doing it and he was getting chased by someone, and the guy was, like, clearly about to kill him or something like that, or hurt him or something like that. And it's like, why would you keep doing this for, like, your views are getting like 30,000 views, like, you're not even viral. Like, why would you keep doing it? Like, why are you gonna risk your life to get killed by a real person? This is not a ghost, by the way. This is a real person wearing, like, a ski mask. You know, I think there was, like, a weapon brought out at a certain point. It's like, that to me made me think it's fake. Because why would, but like, I'm gonna make it a B tier. I think it's a B tier. I think it was fake. I don't believe it. And I think Exploring with Fighters did that too. And I hate to say this, I do think they're S tier, but I think I might actually lower them to A tier just because of this situation, because I don't want to seem like I'm super biased on this. But they did do Randonautica, but see, that's the thing, man. Like, it could be real, but I also think it could be real. But I think Hunting the Dead, I think they knew it was real, but they made it into, like, they made up stuff. Like, it was real, but it's just that they kind of fabricated it and kind of made it fake. but it is real. Like, if you actually use the app, it will bring you to certain things, but it's just, I don't know. It's so hard to believe because Randonautica, that whole series, like, why would you risk your life like that? You know what I mean? Like, over an app. Think about that. Why would you? It just doesn't make sense. Like, especially you know, since he's going into places that he shouldn't be, like trespassing and all that stuff. I don't know, but I will give Hunting the Dead a B tier. I was gonna say A, but I think I'm gonna give him a B just because I just thought about that. That was, I don't know. I think it's kind of fake. Shh! Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone it's fake.
Not even me. But
So now we got Ali H. So yeah, this is the last one. Ali H, I think he's real because he does like Ouija boards and stuff like that, right? And my girl watches him, and yeah, I don't really know much about him. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of added it because of my girl, but I do like his personality. I think he was like one of the people that came off of Mosargi, but I do think, I don't know if he fakes. I don't know, but I'm gonna give him a S tier just because it's over CJ Fason. So sorry, CJ Fason.
you're not sorry, you idiot.
I'm not, or don't be sorry, you idiot. I don't know, but I do feel like Ali H is cool. I've watched a couple of his videos, but I've seen like thumbnails, you know, and stuff like that he's using the Ouija board. I mean, if you're using the Ouija board, that just tells me you're real. Even Hunting the Dead uses the Ouija board, so I do think, you know, he's definitely real when he does that. But I mean, that's not hard to fake, you know what I mean? You go to the store and you buy a Ouija board, you know what I mean? That's not hard. Or not hard to fake, but it's not hard to like show that's real, you know what I mean? Because that's simple to do, buying a Ouija board, right? But you know, just because my girl likes Ali H, I'm going to give him a. I'm sorry everyone, but I'm giving it an A. But yeah, man. Let's see. I'm gonna give him an A. I'm gonna give Hunting the Dead B, all that stuff. So everything you see on the screen, I might switch things around a little bit, maybe, who knows. But yeah, man, this is a tier list for my favorite, you know, paranormal content creators, YouTubers in the space on YouTube. If anyone wants me to talk about, you know, maybe new people I come across, maybe watch like a vid. How about this? How about yeah. So this is what's gonna happen. So so I got a few ideas for this tier list stuff. I can do all women, you know, all women paranormal tier list. I could do like brand new paranormal investigators I came across. Like, I'll watch like one video per person and rate them off of that, and say like, hey, like which one I liked more. You know what I mean? I could do that too as well. I could do various things. I did want to react to a Elton Castay video, but I couldn't do that for certain reasons. Not yet. I can't do it yet. I gotta talk to Elton. But I felt like doing this tier list, man. This tier list is one of the first tier lists that I've seen on YouTube that talks about their favorite, you know, paranormal, you know, channels and stuff like that. And you yourself can do it yourself. Boom! And you yourself can post it. Boom! And you yourself can share it. Boom! And I just want everyone to know that sharing is caring. You can share this. You're not going to get in trouble for sharing it. You're not going to steal it from me. My idea is your idea. Take it to yourself. Have it. Enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed my tier list. I hope you enjoyed every single, you know, point. I didn't want to be too detailed. I'm just trying to get straight to the point, you know, trying to say something accurate to why I like them. They're all my favorite. They're all great people. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to share that. And don't you boom me again. And I'm going to boom out of here. Sorry, I know people hated the booms, but some people like the booms, so I had to do more booms. I wanted to boom some more. So I guess, does that mean I'm a boomer? Am I a boomerang? I'm a boomerang. There we go. Yeah, so anyways though, That's a tier list. Let's like it up. You know, like it up, trend it. This is one of the first ever tier lists of this kind. And with your tier list, you can make your own favorite. Like, put your own favorites. You know, title it. You know, your favorite. You know, tier paranormal. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You'll know when I post my video, it'll have the title there, and you can use the same kind of title in your own way, whatever. Blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, have a great day. Stick and move it to the like button. Comment down below. Have a great day. This is your boy A1 Solution. We out here busting fuego, chewing bubblegum, kicking butt, saving the day, telling you the truth, giving you my opinions, giving you my thoughts, and knowing is half the battle. This is my destiny. Destiny is all. And have a great day. And I do have a video for my 1,000 subscribers. I'm having a video soon, dropping a video soon, recording a video soon. I said it backwards, but that's okay, because if you rewind it, it all makes sense. Get it? Because then it's rewinded. But anyways, though, goodbye.